Harry does the funniest carpool karaoke ever.
Katy and Nick bash Taylor in their new song.
And Liam, he is going hip hop, y'all, in his debut single.
All that and more on today's rundown.
What's up, guys? It is Friday. I am so happy to be back on the dirt with my new special guest. She's working here at Clevver now. Her name is Ava Gordy. She is a pro, and I'm so happy to have you.
Yeah.
And I'm also so happy to be talking about Camila Cabello's first music video that's her by herself.
And she's crying.
And there are tears. Okay, but first, before we get to Camila, let's talk about Katy Perry today because she just released a brand new song, Swish Swish, that she's doing with Nicki Minaj, and everybody thinks it's about Taylor Swift.
So keep calm, honey, I'ma stick around for more than a minute. Get used to it. Funny, my name keeps coming at your mouth, cause I stay winning, name up like swish, swish.
Other juicy lyrics, y'all, include a tiger, don't lose no sleep. Don't need opinions from a shellfish or a sheep. Don't you come for me. No, not today. You're calculated. I got your number because you're a joker and I'm a courtside killer queen. So calm down, honey. I'm gonna stick around for more than a minute. Get used to it.
I'm sure that was the exact flow.
I feel like I just made up my own flow.
You could be a feature.
Call me Katy. Actually, I want to be in Taylor's clapback track to this song.
I know, right? I'd rather do that.
Ruby Rose, you guys, I don't know if you know this, but she is good friends with Taylor Swift. She actually took to Twitter to lay into Katy, and she said this: purposeful poop to bomb a petite to a sloppy mess of writing over the top funka agenda. Stop trying to make fetch happen.
Dang.
That was hardcore.
Spicy.
Okay, first question for you though, Ava. Do you think this is about Taylor Swift?
Yeah, there's a few lines that we have, kind of confirmed were about
Taylor. Don't
Yes.
get them twisted.
Taylor, Katy, they're against each other, not with each other. I get it. I'm so sorry.
No. But I think the sheep line, I think for sure for me was the one that I was
Right.
like, you start the song with that sheep reference, you know
Right.
the rest of it's about Taylor. You know what, I'm not surprised. I know Katy has said in recent interviews that she did not write this song about Taylor Swift. It's open-ended, but you know what? It's good for the headlines. It's good for album sales. Like,
You gotta
it's good
toss
for
a
everyone.
line like that in there every once in a while just to stay relevant.
I know.
You know?
And Nicki Minaj, though. That rap, though, was
Fire.
shady.
And on to Camila Cabello, who just dropped her latest music video for Crying in the Club, featuring a little teaser of I Have Questions. It was kind of like two music videos in one.
It's confusing, but cool.
Yeah, a little bit. She starts off in like a room crying. It's very dramatic. It's in black and white, and there's a few tub scenes where she's in a tub, wet.
Yeah, because that's what you do. When you're
mean-
a pop star, if you don't have a music video with you in a tub
Get in a
crying,
tub.
you will never make it.
And then it slowly transitions into this club scene where she's, with a ton of strangers dancing and sweating and getting dirty. Also, at the end, the bath overflows, and then it's wet in the club, crying in the club. I feel like that's the parallel there.
I see.
I
I cry every time I go to a club, so I connect with this on a spiritual level. I think she looks amazing in this music video.
She's so beautiful.
She's so beautiful, and she really does have this X Factor edge to her that I knew I always saw with Fifth Harmony, but now that she's doing solo music, I see it even more now. I can tell that she's finally free to really be able to express herself as an artist, and I think this music video is just the beginning of a huge future for this girl. We're gonna be drooling over Camila Cabello music videos for years to come.
It also has a little bit of a snippet of a Christina Aguilera song, which I kind of loved. It's like a throwback to, my generation especially.
Isn't that sad that that's a throwback now?
I know.
It makes me really sad. Like, I feel like there are kids in the world right now who have no idea what that reference is.
They're not gonna even know. Fans of Camila are gonna just think that she made that up.
Breaks my heart.
A little bit.
All right, you guys know we all love Harry Styles here. I'm sure all of you love Harry Styles. It's kind of a universal thing that happens in the world. But you're gonna love him even more if that's even possible because he was on Carpool Karaoke with James Corden, and I'm officially in love. So they started off singing with Sign of the Times, very impressive. Also, they sang Sweet Creature. And then they sang Outkast's Hey Ya. And then, of course, Endless Love. And they really performed this. This was like next level for both of these guys.
Oh, baby, don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. Yes, you mean the only one.
But because Harry is not only just a pop star, he is also dabbling in acting, as we all know, the whole Dunkirk thing. But James Corden asked him to reenact some romantic comedy scenes, and they reacted one from Titanic that was pretty epic.
This is all we got to deal with, man.
Jack, Rose, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
All right, Ava, how do you feel?
I love him, and I've loved all of his appearances on the show so far. I mean, he's been there for the whole week, and I thought he was very funny, very personable. I'm just a big fan of Harry. I think he's the standout.
I know.
For me, at least.
You know, I used to think that Zayn would be because he was the first to
That's
get
what
out
I'm
of the
saying.
group, but Harry's really coming up strong.
I think it's because Zayn didn't make any like public appearances. It's like really kind of important to put your personality out there, and Zayn's a little more shy and reserved, which I understand. That's totally cool, but Harry's edging you out.
Uh-oh.
So Liam Payne just dropped his new single, Strip That Down, and the lyric video came out today. It's pretty juicy, hip-hop, very different for him, I would say. And he's got a shady little lyric in it where he says, you know, I used to be in 1D, now I'm out free. People want me for one thing, that's not me.
You know I used to be in 1D, now I'm out free. People want me for one thing, that's not me. I'm not changing the way that I used to be. I just wanna have fun and get rowdy.
I mean, he's saying what we all thought. You know what I mean? I knew that all the boys were ready to break away from the group for a minute.
Clearly, if you're taking a break from being in a group, you weren't super happy with it. And I think it's just hurting a lot of fans' feelings, just thinking that like he wasn't telling them that he wasn't happy. So I see how fans are upset, but I think he's just like expressing his like, I'm free for the time being. Like they might go back to it, who knows? But I think he just wants to make his own music right now.
Well, I have to say, I still stand by my statement I've made on the show many times that I don't think the boys are going to get back together. I think that they might for like a reunion show or something like that, but I don't think they're gonna make another album together. I really doubt they'll go on tour until they're like all old, you know, like a Backstreet Boys type of thing.
Right.
So I'm glad that they're all kind of investing in solo careers right now, and I like all of their music separately. I think they all have proven that they do have unique identities, and Liam also proved that today.
Yeah. Liam's girlfriend Cheryl Cole responded to the drop of this song with a tweet, and it's just the beginning. Hope you're all enjoying. Hashtag strip that down. So proud of you, babe. That's cute.
That's really cute.
They talked about how, you know, she's always supported him, and I think he was on the Nick Grimshaw show, BBC One, and he was saying that Nick brought up how there's a 10-year age gap, and Liam was like, Cheryl doesn't like to talk about it. So got a little cringy for a second, but she always supports him, so that's good.
All right, speaking of Harry Styles, I have to just end on this happy note for the week. Justin Bieber took to Instagram to support Harry Styles, which is quite shocking to me, and he's kind of fanboying a little bit.
Yeah.
Early this morning, he posted a screenshot of watching Harry Styles' Carpool Karaoke episode on YouTube, and he wrote, just watched Harry Styles' Carpool Karaoke, hilarious. Also, congrats on the album, it sounds great. I think this is interesting because a lot of people like to put Justin Bieber and One Direction against each other. They're very similar in sound, they're in the same vein, they have similar fan bases. But I like that Justin's reaching out in this like kind of loving, bromancy kind of way.
I thought it was so cute. I was like, I haven't even seen the Carpool Karaoke yet, and Justin Bieber's already like, I loved it.
I know.
It's adorable. So what do you guys think of all of the solo endeavors that these people are making?
A lot of breakout stars,
Yeah.
Liam, Camila. Let us know in the comments. Also, guys, do you hope that sometime in the near future that Harry Styles and Justin Bieber will collaborate? I mean, I feel like Justin's tweet and Instagram post, that's just the beginning of something beautiful. Let us know in the comments, guys. We love you so much. Have a great weekend.
For more, click left to hear Liam Payne totally shade Harry's new music.
Or click right to watch the 3rd episode of Clevver's emotional new show featuring myself. It's called It Got Real.